Sorry, I gotta put the rainbow voice on.
Oh god.
Oh, Renville, you sound so old all of a sudden.
Back in my day.
It is old.
You're like whispering.
Back in my day. I had to walk up that damn mountain just to get to school.
Both ways, in the snow.
In the rain,
Both
backwards.
ways, in the snow. Took me like a year just to finish.
Without shoes.
Just took me like 5 years to finish first grade.
Oh my god.
And then I
All
dropped
the
out.
walking.
Okay. Let me grab my note. Thingy. If I can find it again. Alright.
I'll start this like I choose to start every session from now on. Can I use real dice?
No.
Okay. I tried.
Maybe
I use real dice.
maybe if we ever decide to do like video calls or something like that, you can just have your webcam pointed at dice. I would accept that. But because we're all on voice chat, I don't want you to be the only one using video.
Can I use
Make
real
me
dice
sad.
for contemplating decisions that I can't make myself? So I leave them up to chance?
Wait, what, Rambo?
Can I use real dice to contemplate decisions I can't make for myself, so I leave them up for chance?
In real life, sure. But when we play the game, you use Roll20.
Yeah, but what if I'm just like, damn, I don't know if I should go left or right? Roll a d20.
Yeah. I have no issue with that. If it
Cool.
is an internal debate that doesn't really affect what you see or interact in the game, other than, like, I have to choose to do one of these two things, I say go for it. I don't
Well,
know
that's
if
gonna
I
help.
worded that right at all.
No, you said it right. You said it right.
Okay. Alright. So, last we left off, you all had arrived in Blingden Stone. You took some time to rest, and Shaq seemed to have secured quick passage out of the caves and back to the surface in exchange for protection. Rogar departed your group, but in exchange, you all made a new friend, Luciano. You've spent the free time that you've had relaxing as much as you could, getting drunk, and learning more of your fellow escapists, until an earthquake shook you all into action. You regrouped your party and headed towards the mines to investigate, and after intimidating the guards to let you assist, they begrudgingly let you through to face a group of basilisks within the mines. After a hard-fought battle, you emerged victorious, and this is where we pick up. So you have a dead basilisk carcass in front of most of you, and Kai, you're still trying to lift a boulder that's next to the guy.
I thought I got it finally. I thought I lifted the thing off of him finally.
I'm messing, and we lost X again.
It'll be fine. She'll come back.
Well, let me see. Yeah, I have healing hands marked off, so I already healed him for
Yeah.
3 hit points.
Yeah. And Runbull
I did
still
the-
doesn't know.
Yep, I did the thing.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, if he ever sees
Got
you
3
do
hit
that,
points.
if he ever sees you do anything like that, he's just gonna assume you're a paladin.
Yeah.
Okay with that.
Alright. So yeah, you do finally have him out from underneath the rocks. What do you all do?
Riza pokes the dead basilisk.
Okay.
Just pokes it at it to make sure.
I'm just gonna look.
Hmm?
Just wiggle around my fingers and my body's going, that felt weird. Don't want to go through that again.
That's right, you almost got turned to stone.
Yeah.
So you just poke the basilisk.
Yeah, like Riza just like gently like pokes it with her foot like is it dead? Is it finally dead?
I shot its brains out. Yeah, I think it's dead.
Okay, can I open my eyes now?
You can open your eyes. Might have been open.
Oh, okay, good.
Is my guy in front of me waking up?
Slowly he starts to kind of like come to, but he seems very groggy and very disoriented.
A wingless angel in front of him.
He just kind of doesn't even seem to have much energy. So it's just kind of laying there, somewhat conscious, but in and out.
I will give him a little, like, tap, tap, tap to the cheek.
He just kind of looks at you.
You okay, bud? Have you gone to the great beyond?
He just kind of looks up at you and just goes, "What happened?"
You almost died.
Great.
But you're good now.
Thanks. He's
You're
like
welcome.
in and out.
I'm trying to use short sentences with him.
Yeah.
All right. I will pick him up bridal style and carry him to the group.
Okay. So you pick him up and you walk over to the group. You want to move your token? I'll move him.
I will where I'm rounding the corner.
Okay. It's because he's kind of technically in your hand or whatever.
Hey guys, I found a pet.
Don't say that.
If you ever call one of my kind a pet again, I'll have your fucking ankles.
Yeah, you're right. You're the only pet.
I can't wait until you get drunk again. I'm gonna make sure you don't catch up to me.
Love you too.
Luciana, you okay?
Yeah, I think I'm good.
I saw you got a bit stoned there.
Yeah.
So I feel like there's more of these things, not to like rush the conversation, but I feel like there's got to be more of these things somewhere, and we should probably get out for now and at least like take this guy to someplace other than here.
Yeah, that would be the best course of action there.
Let the guards know that we were right.
Wasn't there
Like
another
they
stone
already
statue
do.
just past this wall?
Wait, did I say that? Okay.
Renbull, you would have definitely noticed that. Yeah.
Yes. I walked through there too. Yes, there is.
Yeah.
If those are actually people, we should probably take them with us, so no more basilisks get to them.
Well, I'm pretty sure the other ones are already eaten.
That one's gone. The other one's gone, but it's always good to save at least one.
But won't he be heavy?
I mean, everything's heavy.
Riza,
Weak enough.
Yes?
go get the statue.
I mean, I can try. These are just like...
Riza also doesn't know where the statue is.
Yeah, where's the statue, by the way?
Around that corner, go behind me, and then make a right.
Behind you. Got it. Okay. Oh, found it.
I look down at this small sleeping man in my arms. Does he look cute?
He looks like his face is pretty bloody. He looks like he looks fairly young. like a young adult, not necessarily a child. And he's wearing fairly common clothes.
Damn, dude's only like in his 50s.
Yeah.
Well,
So.
I'm holding him in one arm. I'm going to use my other hand to, like, brush some of the dirt and shit off his face.
Okay.
Like, fix him up a little bit.
Try to fix him up a little bit. All right.
Yeah.
So Riza, you go and get the other statue.
Yes.
All
I
right.
attempt to lift the statue.
Okay. Go ahead and do a strength check for me.
All right. So that's under saving or no?
No, just a regular strength check.
All right.
Okay.
17.
So it's not a problem. You lift it. You lift up the statue. This one actually appears more feminine, and does also seem to wear a similar outfit as the rest of the guards of Blingden Stone.
Is she pretty?
All of you you're basically just a party of bards. You're so concerned with the appearance of people.
We are. We really are.
Important.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, I resent that statement.
Reason wants to know if she's smitten.
I would say fairly attractive, but not like overly. Like good, like a very strong kind of woman.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Little flustery.
Strong, silent type of statue.
Just tiny. Just a tiny bit flustered. Just a tiny bit. But she carries it back to the group. I can't move the statue, but come on.
Yeah. You just move wherever the hell you're going, and I'll move
There we
it
go.
with you. All right.
Wait. Yeah.
What?
Ha
What?
Oh my gosh. I don't understand.
I am 1 out of 2 charisma casters in this group because the other one's a sorcerer.
Okay, I was reading that as half charisma casters.
I mean, I kind of am. I only get up to 5th level spells.
Yeah.
I am the charisma caster.
Well, I mean, then I do get like a 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th level spell, but I only get like 1 of each of those.
Yeah.
And
It
I
is
can only
what it
use
is.
one. And I can only use one of those for every 24 hours or every long rest.
Yeah. Alright. So, Riza, you have the statue, and Kai, you have the other deep gnome.
Yep.
You guys head out of the mine?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So you all head out of the mines and into back into kind of the entrance area where the guards kind of seem to be waiting anxiously, but once they see you start to come out, a few of them rush over and immediately start to grab their own. Two of the guard members rush up and take the gnome from your hands, Kai, and seem to like rush him off towards some sort of medical tent that they have set up.
As they're grabbing for him, I'm like, careful, careful, careful.
Yeah. One of them, who isn't wearing a traditional guard outfit, but more simple clothes, just kind of nods and says, we know what to do. And they kind of rush off. 3 guards rush up to you, Riza, as you're carrying the statue, and just kind of stop when they realize that this is like solid stone. and kind of start to murmur towards each other, like they don't really know what happened. And as they kind of start to murmur, the captain walks up and makes the command of get her over to the clerics. They'll be able to fix this. So.
Okay. So Riza offers like carry, like, hey, I can carry her to,
Okay.
help with the statue and all that.
The captain kind of nods and is like, well, you've certainly proven yourselves in being able to take care of this, so just go ahead and head down the street. There will be a small temple there set up. They'll be able to fix her.
Okay.
I will-
Yeah.
Alright.
Sticker will like fly ahead, but like he'll fly low in front of Riza and just like kind of like shove any rocks out of the way that Riza could trip over.
Okay.
That would be a fucking shit show if Riza just like tripped over and just broke a gnome in front of everybody.
Oh,
Yeah.
God. I will turn to the captain, the person in charge.
Yeah.
And say, well, you got yourselves an infestation.
Where?
There were 4 statues in the cave system, including the one that we brought out, so there's 3 left. Unfortunately, it seems that the creatures, the basilisks, that turned them to stone also eat the statues afterwards. So, unfortunately, I do not think the other 3 are going to come back at all.
Unfortunate.
We found the young man that I was carrying under some rubble in the back of the cave entrance that we went in, and I'm unsure of how large your cave system is. I assume it is quite large.
It is. We noticed that a cave-in blocked off most of the caves that go further on this level. We do also have the mine shaft that lowers to different levels.
But we may need some more planning and information and such to go further.
I'm so sorry. Can you repeat that?
We may need some more planning and information and such to go further.
Like, do you guys potentially have a map of the shaft?
What was that, Lucy?
Like, do you guys potentially have a map of the mines?
We should have that somewhere, but with all of the chaos that's going on right now, I'm not sure where that would be. We need to contact the owners of the mine in order to get that documentation.
Good to know.
Well, right now we want to focus on taking care of our people, the ones that we do have alive. But we do appreciate your help in ensuring that these basilisks did not end up in our city.
A little bit of advice, in case no one knows. Don't look a basilisk directly in its eyes.
Yeah, that's bad.
Luciano almost got stoned, like the gnome Reese is carrying.
Yeah, unfortunately, this is not a threat that we are unfamiliar with. We know them fairly well. We just could not handle the amount of them. But you seem to have made quick work of them.
Well, like we said, we're adventurers.
Well, it is very much appreciated. We can definitely see about possibly getting you some sort of compensation for your work here. I would, of course, have to speak with the treasurer to ensure what kind of reward we might be able to give you. Could I possibly find out where it is that you are staying so that we could possibly contact you later?
Rewards and compensation are not necessary. Not necessary, but greatly appreciated. We are staying at. Hold on, let me get my notes. The foaming
mug.
The foaming
foaming
mug.
It's been a little bit. Okay.
I had to pull out my notebook from the
Yep,
drawer.
I did too. We're staying at the foaming mug.
Foaming nugget.
Sorry.
The
Bite into
foaming
a
mug.
chicken nugget and it just turns to foam in your mouth.
Yeah, that one.
It's just
Mm.
soap nugget.
Oh man. Alright. So he just kind of nods and goes, we'll send a messenger to you as quickly as we can, with any information that you might be able to help us with either clearing these mines, making sure that no more of these monsters continue to threaten our city. But at this time, if the threat is dealt with, I would definitely suggest going and taking a rest while you have the time. We'll take care of our own, though.
Yeah, I can use a nap.
Is there anything we can block up this entrance with while you're all healing your troops?
He kind of sits and thinks for a minute, and kind of goes, I have an idea of how we can set up a barrier at this time. We'll take care of it from here, though. Thank you. And he kind of just walks away from you all and goes back to the troops and starts to kind of give out some orders.
Yes, sir. And then I'll head back towards the city.
All right.
While we're heading back, I'd like to have a thicket fly above, turn invisible, and watch out for Riza's friend.
Okay.
Quote, quote.
Are you guys going to stop at the temple?
Yep.
Okay.
To drop off our stone friend.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you guys got a stone friend that needs fixing.
Yeah, I thought there was just like clerics on like standby somewhere in like a medic tent.
No, there didn't seem to be any clerics in the immediate vicinity. It was mostly, for what you could see at... Actually, go ahead and make a perception check to see what you see at the medical tent.
Oh boy.
Okay.
I'm actually confused.
It seemed fairly ragtag, where it was a number of what appeared to be miners, very shambly bandaged and just kind of sitting and resting, recuperating. A few families seem to be coming and checking in on some of the workers that were in the mines. But other than that, it didn't seem like there was a lot of urgency towards taking care of the miners.
Do I see any herbs inside the tent?
Not many. You don't really see much of anything as far as herbs.
There's just some.
You see a couple of things. You don't get a close enough look to be able to figure out what kinds of herbs they are. But it's mostly it mostly seems though that they're working with cleaning wounds with clean water, wrapping up the injuries, splints with some sticks that would be used for, like, from loose building wood, and the support systems. It almost seems like the wood could have come from there, but it just seems like very very new and very chaotic for the moment.
And you did say there were herbs in there, right?
There were a few, yes, that you could notice, but you don't know what kinds.
I'm gonna tell the group, go on ahead without me. I'm gonna go help some people over here.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk over into the medic tent.
Okay.
I'm gonna, as I walk in, I'm gonna pull my herbalism kit out of my bag.
Okay. Are you using the herbalism kit or anything? Or just...
Yeah. Proficiency with this kit lets you add your proficiency bonus to any ability checks you make to identify or apply herbs.
Okay. So, are you trying to apply or are you trying to identify the herbs?
Well, first I'd like to identify them, see if they're for curing toxins or just like curing being stabbed.
Okay, go ahead and do a nature check then.
Let me cure the stab.
Cure the stab.
And then I also get to add my proficiency to this, so it's whatever plus 2.
So 9 plus 2. So
I'll be right back. I just spilled soda all over myself.
God damn it, Kai.
I'm sorry.
It's wasted Dr. P.
I'm sorry. I'll be back.
So are you Percy now, knocking over your coffee?
Apparently it's so bad.
Okay.
I just forgot how to drink for a second.
So, Renbull, some of the herbs that it is that you're seeing in the tent, you're not entirely sure, like, the specific names or anything like that, but you are able to tell that there are quite a few herbs that are used as painkillers. Like, some that can be either ingested or directly applied to a wound in order to ease pain. But other than that, you're not sure what the rest of them do.
Okay. Then, with the mortar and pestle bit of the herbalism kit, I'd like to, with some of the herbs, I'd like to walk up to one of the most in pain looking miner there.
Okay. It's who that would probably be an older man. That is kind of just laying flat against a board. It kind of seems like a makeshift bed almost. And he's really trying. He seems like he's really trying to tough it out, but is very severely in pain. And his leg, actually, both of his legs are kind of tied down and fixated to the board. But he seems to be the one in the most pain.
Okay. With some of the ones that need to be ingested, because this man looks broken rather than cut up.
Okay. Yeah, it would be a similar herb. It would just be a matter of the application of it. Okay. So the ingesting it would be more of you would just eat the herbs, whereas applying it you would need to make a paste out of. Mm-hmm. So it'd actually be simpler to do the ingesting.
Well, I'll take like the best, least rotted looking herb.
Okay. I would say that's simple enough to be able to figure out.
Got no like brown spot, like no brown spot where bugs have eaten into it.
Yeah, it's simple enough.
And would I get an idea of like dosage size, or because I don't want to overdose this man on a plant?
That I would have you do a medicine check for.
Okay. With proficiency?
Yeah. I would allow the proficiency.
All right.
Nice.
Oh!
21.
21. You with the specific herb and kind of double checking how it should be used, you realize that only about a pinch or two should be sufficient.
Okay.
So it's like it's trying to think of how to explain it. It's kind of like what parsley would be. So using like 1 or 2 pinches would be able to have enough of an effect.
Okay. And then is this man awake?
It's difficult to tell because he seems like he wants to try to sleep but can't. Like he just wants to go to sleep, but he's in too much pain.
Then how do you... I'm just gonna like lean in semi-close, maybe like within a foot of him, and say, "Sir, do you want some pain meds?"
He looks up at you.
I'm gonna take the edge off.
Yeah, his eyes just barely open, and he looks at you and just very softly just whispers, "Yes, please."
I'll snap off a bit of like a pinch of the thing, and I'll hold it up to his mouth.
Yeah, and he opens his mouth, and he willingly takes the medicine.
I feed the old man.
Yeah, and he just kind of he grinds it up a little bit in his mouth, and gives a really hard swallow, and just kind of almost gives a little bit of a sigh of relief, as if like expecting that the medicine is going to work and hopefully ease some of his pain.
Mm-hmm.
So do you just continue helping around the tent?
Yeah. Until I make sure everyone's gotten at least a little bit of a pain reliever.
Okay. I would say that would probably take you about like half an hour, 45 minutes or so.
Yeah, that's fine. They're going to be gone for that long anyway.
Yeah. So we'll just say that you're doing that and you're helping out at the medical tent. And the rest of you start heading down the road towards the temple. And it's not a large temple. It almost seems like it would be very easily missed. But it's a large stone building with brown bricks making it. And I am going to I'll have everybody roll a religion check.
Alrighty, religion.
Okay. So, Kai has no idea. Riza, okay. Luciano, okay. Dex, if you want to roll. You don't if you don't want to. Alright.
I'm the least religious angel on the planet.
That's fine. And I feel like it's pretty fitting that the other three would understand this. So what you actually see above the door is a holy symbol. And it's a circle of 7 stars encircling a red flowing mist. And you all recognize this as the holy symbol of Mistra, who is the goddess of magic.
Ooh, fancy.
Hey.
Yeah. Alright. And I would also say that you do, especially Riza, you know specifically that this god does align with good people, essentially. Like, this is a good god. This isn't a evil one.
Okay. Yeah, Riza sees the sign, like sigh of relief, was like, oh, you know. Like,
Yeah. So you all, my sinuses have been shit recently. I'm sorry.
oh my god, same, bestie.
Shut up. But so you all approach this building and you enter, and the main area is basically just a very large room, and you can see that pews have been pushed aside in order to make room. It's packed wall to wall with what appear to be civilians that may have been injured in the earthquake from collapsing rubble or getting trapped. There are... I'm gonna have you make a perception check. Everyone. Just everyone. Everyone go ahead and make a perception check. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, if I can actually do that, that'd be great.
Okay. Well, Remble, you're not there.
I think it is.
Oh, Thicket is. Okay, well, Thicket rolled poorly.
For once.
I would say
Can I use real dice?
no.
No.
Can
Alright.
Thicket use real dice?
So, I would say collectively, you all are able to kind of pinpoint all of the details with each other's helps. But so you can see about 5 or 6 clerics just kind of like bouncing around from person to person. And they do seem to be using spells and magic in order to try to heal some of the worse off ones, and for the more minorly injured, are using the more simple of medicines of trying to bandage some cuts. But it almost puts into perspective the scale and the weight of what this earthquake has caused. There are families that are huddled together crying against the walls. It almost seems as though there are people that are just not waking up, and you can see their brothers and sisters just waiting to see their eyes open. And the clerics are trying to take care of everybody and trying to keep everybody calm, and it just feels like chaos is going on in the room.
Oh my goodness. Oh man.
So, I guess, you know, since I guess Riza's like holding it, well, dang.
Yeah.
She would try to get the attention of one of them, be like, you know, but like passively, like, you know, not raising a voice. It's like, I'm sorry.
I'm gonna, just because I know how Riza's personality is, I'm gonna say that you see 3 clerics rush by you, and each time you try to get the attention, but they kind of just go 1 second and sprint off.
Can I try to grab one's shoulder on the way by?
Sure, go for it.
Just to fucking help her.
Yeah. Make an athletics check. See if you can catch it.
Hey, buddy.
You don't necessarily grab onto them, but you do get your hand out enough to be able to tap their shoulder. This one, I will say, is actually different from the rest of them. The rest of them are wearing yellowish kind of robes. This one seems to be wearing a red robe, and seems to be the only one who is wearing this color. And they just kind of stop and look at you. So you say, hey, buddy, and they just kind of go, yes?
Hello there, friend. My larger female companion here is in need of a hand with her statue. I say almost as awkwardly as Riza.
They
and I'm just like pointing in her direction.
They kind of stare at you, but you almost see as if there are like a million gears churning in their head as they're just standing and staring at you, but finally churn and look over.
Basilisk, statue, person was, help.
Yeah.
I say that less awkwardly and more pointedly.
Yeah.
With a period after every word.
They look up at Riza, and then down to notice the gnome statue that she's carrying, and they just kind of go, okay, and basically just kind of spew out information of this looks like a basilisk could have caused this. That means that they're petrified, so we need to make sure that we get, like, just really, like, rambling and talking really fast.
I just stand there the whole time as he's talking. He's talking just into the universe, I assume. And I'm just going to stand there going, I know. Because I know exactly what he's talking about.
Yeah.
And they're confused. Just like,
I know. I just can't do it. You have to do it. I know. That's basically Kai's like spiel.
Yeah, but they basically they end up muttering something about a restoration spell, and as they kind of finish their little muttering and spewing of information. And it wasn't necessarily outward, it was more of like an internal monologue that they were just having out loud. And they eventually look at Riza.
Yeah, I knew this, I just chose to respond.
Yeah. But they look at you, Riza, and they say, unfortunately, I don't think that we're going to be able to take care of this today. We might be able to do something about it tomorrow, but unfortunately, we just don't have the resources right now. A lot of our magic has been spent.
Then you can use him to decorate your hall in the meantime. Just keep him safe.
We will not be using our kind as decoration. Thank you. Come this way.
But she's very pretty.
But they kind of sprint off and go towards like the left side from where you guys entered, and it opens up into almost like an office area. Like it just seems like a study book or a study room. There's a number of books that are lining shelves. There's a desk with a number of papers that are just scattered around, and they just kind of say, set her in here and we'll be able to take care of her as soon as we can.
Riza just nods, like, she's like, okay, and then puts, like, gently as possible, like, tries to put her down, like, not trying to, just kind of awkwardly,
Yeah. So you set the statue down, and they just kind of go, if that's all.
That's all.
Great, thank you.
Yeah.
Please be safe. And they just bolt out of the room and continue trying to assist everybody and talk to the other clerics to kind of get more information of what's going on with everybody and how to help everyone.
Nice chat.
Can we go back to the inn now? I want to take a nap.
Well, that was informative.
My arms are tired.
Alright.
I'm going to take the moment of us walking back to the inn to, This is so random, but I need to know. the shop that I had making my earrings, is it still, like, a shop?
My brain just, like, lost the timeline of, like, where things were.
Do you remember...
Yeah.
during our shopping episode, that I went to the
Yeah.
jeweler gnome 3 doors down from the blacksmith
Yeah. Okay.
and asked to make some earrings.
Yeah.
Is that still standing?
Okay, there's like 50 shops, okay? I need to keep track of all of them. Like, I needed to figure out which one.
I fully understand. Okay. I just feel like this is something we've all forgotten about, and I could have gotten away with just I picked them up before, but I didn't want to do that.
No, I would say, in walking back and specifically going out of your way to see if the shop is there or not, the shop is there, the door is locked.
As long as it's there. This is very important to me.
Yeah. So the shop is still standing, but it does seem to have its doors locked, as a number of shops seem to, even the ones that are almost completely intact, or at least what you can see from the front of the buildings, they seem to have closed down for the day at the very least.
Locked is good. Locked means they're coming back.
Hopefully.
Shh.
Hey, you never know. Alright.
Unlocked means abandoned ship. Broken down and destroyed means business is closed. Locked means we're opening again soon.
Alright. Let's get you back on the foaming mug. So, the shop is there, and you all continue to the foaming mug, yes?
Yes.
Alright. I like how Luciano's token was still just sitting there.
Yep.
Or did you move it back?
They moved it back.
Okay, I thought that it was still just sitting there.
Much like I just went to my normal spot.
Yeah.
Did y'all pick me up?
Nope.
If y'all didn't pick me up, I'm still at the fucking medic tent.
Yeah. Shax is probably just gonna go sit at the bar.
I mean, I didn't know that you weren't already here, so...
Yeah. So you all get to the foaming mug and kind of try to decompress. The building seems like shaken up, like there's still a couple of like chairs that have been tossed, plates and cups that seem to have been knocked over, and all 3 of the workers do seem to kind of be scattered about trying to clean when you all enter. No one else is in the bar at this time.
I'm going to... I'm going to walk around the place and write chairs. And for 1 minute, I'm going to, before Reinville gets back, use Radiant Soul so that I can fly up to the top shelves and put things in order. And help. I'm gonna use that. And it lasts for a minute.
By the way, this is not how slow he's moving. This is just...
Yeah.
me, doing a little bit of my personal time lapse of how long it's going to take him to get there.
Yeah. So for you helping, the workers and the owners seem to be very appreciative of the help. For you flying, it's not too high of a reach, considering that the owners are dwarves.
Then in that case, I'm just stretching out. I'm just having a stretch.
Okay. So you have your little bit of a stretch, and help them get stuff onto the top shelves.
And then poof, wings are gone.
Yeah. I would still say that you guys probably have even after helping kind of straighten up the store and stuff, you would have about 15 minutes until Renbull got back.
And, Riza also helps.
Okay.
So.
A door.
Oh, dear.
Wow, this door might take 15 minutes.
Because he was slowly walking over, he got to the door and you said 15 minutes.
Yeah.
This door might take 15 minutes to open.
Yeah. So yeah, you all help.
I mean, we are having door problems this campaign.
Yep. One creaky door.
You're really trying to push that door. It's a pull door.
I might go get some oil for it. Now that's the ADHD mindset.
That's the OCD mindset.
No, ADHD. This door is creaky. I need to go and get some oil in order to do the door.
You're gonna get to the shop and you're gonna forget why you went there.
Yep.
Or OCD is like, wow, this isn't how it's supposed to be. Fix it.
Yeah. Alright. So yeah, you help clean up, and for the help the owner offers a free round of drinks for you.
Woo!
And after some time relaxing, I would say, Renbull, you come back. So you're all in the foaming mug now.
Where were you?
I was helping people.
I mean,
We were delivering a statue.
You were delivering a near-dead body.
Which was also a statue.
You know,
Dex is very shyly gonna pull on
Prove
Riza's
me wrong.
sleeve.
I could have honestly just walked in and said, yeah, I was dealing drugs. Because he was kind of just handing out painkillers.
Technically, yeah.
Renbull, the local drug dealer.
I mean, he is the shiftiest looking motherfucker out of all of us. I mean, he's got like a big cloak, he's got like a backpack full of who the fuck knows what.
Yeah.
He's got a bandana on his head, which he could easily put around his mouth and just obscure what the fuck he looks like.
That's the level of dire that those guys were in. They were like, I don't fucking care what you have, you shady creature. Do something.
Yeah, basically. Alright.
Anyway, I'm gonna take an hour to take a nice, long drink. And just taking a nice, long, hour-long drink get me my spell slots back.
Yes, I would count that as a short rest.
yeah, Riza drinks water, by the way, because she's.
I'm gonna walk up to the bar at some point to get another drink and pull Renbull's chair down.
Athletics check, dexterity saving throw.
Motherfucker. I get thrown.
Yep. And it is Kai, it is the most painful to watch kind of chair pull. Like, it's super obvious. And Renbull, you just fly out of your chair and
I do that
land.
thing where like he's sitting, and Riza and Dexter literally watch. Like, I'm not sure if Lucy would be able to see it from the corner. I don't think so.
Oh, no,
Yeah,
I'm, like,
over the bar.
But maybe, yeah, over the bar. But I basically walk up to get a drink, and instead of being sly about it, I just turn around, plant like my left foot forward and bent, stretch my right leg like back out so that I'm slightly crouched down, put both hands on the chair, and just shove it down.
Yep, basically.
It's the most obvious thing.
Yeah, it is the most obvious.
Riza's just like, that wasn't very nice.
He's ignored because he's just out.
As Riza says, that wasn't very nice, I respond with, you know he deserved it. You don't know why he deserved it, but you know he deserved it.
What'd I do?
I look down at him between my feet and go, everything.
You're a dick.
Yes, I am.
Yes, he is.
And then I proceed to pick him up.
I'm just gonna like lie
And
limply
dust
in
off his
his
shoulder.
arms.
Oh, I'll carry him. I'll carry him back to the chair.
Oh, man.
My buddy.
When I sit back down, I'm gonna like just pretend I have a headache from getting my head busted against the ground, and I'm gonna lay my forehead on the table.
I'm gonna look at him, and I'm gonna go, the bees hurt worse.
Once Kai grabs his drink and then comes back,
I'm gonna sit down next to him.
I'm gonna cast Prestidigitation.
Bees?
Nope. The harmless sensory effect that whatever you're drinking, as soon as he puts it up to his nose, skunk.
Oh!
Just skunk spray right in his nose.
Oh!
Oh!
I'm gonna splash it in your face.
You just wasted a drink in front of the fucking bartender.
You made it
And you
smell
just
like
wasted a
skunk.
drink in front of the alcoholic.
I would probably say, because skunk is such a strong smell, Riza, Dex, and the barkeep all smell it.
Well,
Gags like, ugh.
does it
Yeah.
smell to everyone, or does it just smell to me?
Well,
It's
when you
just a
splash
harmless- It's just a harmless sensory effect that
Yeah.
happens in a 5-foot cube.
So it's a 5-foot cube, so it might not reach them.
I would say after a few seconds, then it would probably spread out for a smell.
It just hits and it's just like,
Yeah.
oh god, oh.
So yeah, that's going on you, buddy.
Okay, I'll use prestidigitation again. The fucking moisture's gone.
Cool.
I can clean myself with this, bitch.
Oh, man. Y'all too much.
I am the greatest spellcaster in the world. With one spell.
You're all gods. You're basically gods.
I am a god with one spell.
I have a new
There's
best
nothing
friend. It's like,
And just to double down on what he did to me, when he goes and gets another drink, are you getting another drink?
I mean, it wouldn't be me not to.
So yes.
There's a reason why you said when.
I'm gonna make it taste because I can flavor up. I'm gonna make it taste just like what I in real life envision beer tastes like, which is you go to the dump, you dig up some dirt underneath the largest trash pile you find. You put that in a sieve, whatever water comes out.
Drinker's assumption of what beer tastes like.
I've tasted beer before, and that's the first thing that clicks in my mind.
What beer did you have?
Whatever the fuck my mom was drinking.
Might be IPA.
I think it was just like some. I think it was like Blue Moon or something like that.
Okay, yeah, I'm not a fan of Blue Moon either.
Yeah, no.
Ugh.
I'm gonna make it taste like that. Just like you dug up some dirt and some fucking and some dump. You put it in a sieve, and whatever water drained out is what you get.
God.
I set it down in
nauseating.
front of me. And
By the
push it
way-
away from me.
By the way, it's flavored up. There's no smell.
Yeah.
There's no smell.
Yeah. It's just
You
the
have to take
taste.
your
No, I
fucking
tasted
senses.
it. I absolutely tasted it. I'm gonna set it down in front of me, push it forward. I'm just going to like put like my elbow on the table and my hand on my head in that kind of like disappointed thinking pose. And I'm just going to rotate my head towards Red Bull and say, you know, you're gonna make me sober.
I'm just gonna whisper, "I got you now, bitch."
I don't like being sober.
Apologize, bitch.
Fucking no!
Can I also have an apology?
stay sober.
We have to share a room. And, apology for?
Flipping my fucking
Not
chair.
you! Not you! I heard, can I also get an apology from someone?
Yes.
Oh.
I owe you an apology.
She takes her ring and slides it across the table. Keep it. It's worthless.
Hey, you've been carrying it this whole time. It's not worthless to you.
I just liked it was pretty.
Then why don't you sell it? You don't want it.
Oh well. In the morning, I can try taking it to the marketplace.
Speaking of the marketplace, Dex, what were you doing in a potion shop?
Nothing. I wasn't in a potion shop.
We found you in a potion shop.
You were
That
collecting.
wasn't
Under a
me.
bookcase.
I was looking up books.
There's no books in that potion shop. It's potions on those shelves.
I was looking for a potion.
We have
Do you
no
have enough money?
money.
I was looking for potions. I wanted to get something.
With what money?
I was maybe going to steal it.
Oh, great.
Dex, we don't steal from good people.
I pointed towards the empty air. Well, he needs to be gone. I was trying to get something to get rid of him.
Who is he?
Besides, ex-husband, right there. Say hello, Dade.
I mean, I've heard about people speaking with the dead, but I never thought it happened in front of me.
Okay.
Sorry.
She turns towards the empty space and it's like yelling at it for a second. She's like, apologies. He gets a little out of hand sometimes.
So what would you have gotten to get rid of him?
Well,
Was there-
I was going to ask Carvin. He was the shopkeep. Nicest person ever. Great therapist as well. I was gonna ask him if he had things to get rid of spirits following you. Because, trust me, he's been following me for years. I can't get rid of him.
I would like to roll an insight check.
Kai, go ahead and roll an insight check. Dex, I want you to whisper roll to me.
I too would like to intimate.
Fuck.
Am I rolling too?
It was almost
Anybody
a 20.
who wants
It
to
was
roll
on
an
the line.
insight check. Well,
It was
actually,
on the
no.
line of a 20.
Kai and Luciano were the ones who called it.
Okay, question, is this a
What
bad
am I
bonus
rolling?
to go?
Deception. Well, it actually
Shit's
doesn't.
getting real.
Yeah. It actually doesn't have to be a whisper roll. So you guys will know.
Okay, I don't have to whisper roll then. It takes a minute, sorry.
Oh,
Okay.
fuck.
Yeah.
My shit rolls.
Wait, no, Dex, that was insight.
Oh.
You need to roll deception.
Deception
safety.
or persuasion, depending if you're lying.
Ah,
or telling the
I-
truth.
Well, deception, we know she's lying.
Yeah.
We as players do.
It's
Yeah.
preventing the metagame.
My fucking heartburn is real.
What did you eat?
Alright, Kai,
I just
you know she's
heartburn
lying.
all the time. Oh, fuck.
Kai, you know that she's lying. Also, Dex, I need you to make a charisma saving throw. Alright. What is your current emotional state?
She's still like on the verge of crying again.
So is it like distressed, sad? Like what emotion are you stating?
Depressed.
Depressed. Okay.
Very, very sad.
And what is your alignment?
character sheet's loading, sorry.
I can check.
Wait.
I shouldn't have been the one that figured out she lied.
You do not have one listed, it looks like.
This sucks.
Yeah, you don't have... Apparently there's not a section on the Roll20 sheets.
There's
I think...
first
Chaotic
page
neutral?
next to your, first page to the right of your erase.
No. Not in there.
In the journal?
No, just core.
Let me see if I can find it.
I mean, I'll send mine. Just, yeah. It's like the top of my sheet.
Fucking hermit.
Hey, just because you know his background doesn't know his backstory.
Ugh. Sorry.
No wonder we're friends.
Yeah, that's not showing up on hers.
That's weird. Anyway, she said, Kayla neutral?
Chaotic neutral? Okay.
Right
Yeah.
next.
Alright.
Alright.
So Kai, you know that
Yeah.
she's lying.
Okay, Dex, my friend, is lying to me, so I'm going to get up and I'm going to walk over to her and I'm going to grab her by the hand. And I'm going to say, we need to talk.
Immediately she tenses up. We do not need to talk at all. I'm fine.
Yes, we
I'm
do.
Doing great over here.
And I'm going to try to just take her by the hand and walk her up to our rooms.
Okay.
Do you resist?
I've given up. You're dragging me at this point.
Okay. I'm going to take her up to, mine and Remble's room.
Why is
I'll
this
follow
dice
behind.
not going away? Alright. Ah. I'm having technical difficulties. Basically just to have you guys out of the area. We'll say that's your room.
Oh wait, what? Where?
Just give me a square.
Yeah. There's your
me a
square
square.
there.
Oh.
Okay. I'm going to walk her into the corner, as she likes to sit in corners,
Yeah.
and I'm going to sit her down in the corner, and I'm going to sit down in front of her in the corner,
Okay.
basically blocking her into the corner,
Okay.
and I'm going to put my hands on her shoulders, and I'm going to take a deep breath, and I'm going to say, you just lied to me.
And I think with that, we'll take a break.
Oh!
Traumatized Dex more.
I'm sorry.
No,
I also have issues.
This is some forceful therapy.
Kai shouldn't have been the one that found out she lied. I'm sorry. This is
I'm
very
so glad it
forceful.
was. Yeah. Okay. So,
Ah,
alright.
oh.
let's take a 10-minute break. 10-15-minute break. We'll come back and we will resume. Cool?
I'm currently trying to eat my own hand.
Don't do that, guy.
Ah.
Alright.
I'm gonna turn on fucking video for a second.
Have fun.
DM, we know you go to the bathroom a lot during anxious points. Just start doing this on the in the bathroom. Just hit the mute button.
I probably will.
faster.
Considering that Shax is still sitting at the bar and nobody is going to be walking into the room, yeah, fine. I can do that. So, I also have the recording going, so if I miss anything, I can always just watch it again. Alright.
Yeah.
So, 15 minutes, we'll come back. Yay!
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm ready.
Alright.
Into the thick of it.
Into the thick of it.
Alright, I'm gonna... Okay. Oh god.
Alright.
That was a fun side thing.
Do that. I gotta get off my ass and actually figure out that program.
Alright. So, Kai.
Okay, hold on. Hang on. Let me like theater get back into it for a second, collect myself, and then I'll like fucking monologue.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm getting back into my panicking.
Be gone, E-boy Kai.
Be gone, E-boy.
Okay. So, I sit in front of her. I put my hands on either one of her shoulders. I look her dead in the eyes, and I say, "You lied to me. Everybody I know has lied to me. I don't like that. And there's a lot that we have not been talking about. There's a lot that we as a group have not been talking about. We barely know each other. But I like you guys." Turning back to gesture towards the other ones as well. And I don't want that to go down the drain with a number of things. I don't want us to die. I don't want us to hate each other. I don't want us to ruin what little respect that we have for each other. And I don't want us to lie to each other. So tell me, what were you doing in the potion shop?
I was getting a potion to do a thing.
If that thing had to do with the ghost or memory or whatever of your ex-husband that is clearly haunting you, then you could tell us and we could help you. But I don't think that's what it was, is the thing. Because you proposed to me, and I didn't really get to explain why I said no.
I needed a therapist. I talked to the shopkeeper.
Why did you go to the potion shopkeeper as your therapist?
I was looking at the potions.
For?
Just to see what they had. I know, I used to take notes back when I had my journal. I used to take notes on the different potions in the shops of the different towns I visited.
Insight check.
Go for it.
I'm doing it too.
Mm-hmm.
Insight.
I should probably
Uh,
swap.
The 2 charisma casters just dumped fucking
Fuck.
wisdom.
Dang. Alright, cool.
And Dex, you need to make a deception or persuasion check.
Persuasion if you're telling the truth, deception if you're lying.
Yep.
Woof.
Yep.
Oof.
Dex,
Yes.
why'd you go to anyone for a therapist? What were you talking about?
My past.
It's what everyone talks about.
She proposed to me. And
I did
said
not.
no.
Nothing happened.
And
Nothing
I
happened.
said no. In front of Luciano. And then I proceeded to drink for the rest of that night. And I don't remember much afterwards. Until Red Bull woke me up.
You look like you needed it.
I did. Thank you.
Dex, are you okay?
Fine.
I don't mean physically. You barely got scratched during that basilisk fight.
I'm great.
Honey, you don't sound great.
I'm gonna choose not to believe that.
Since it was, I'm
I'm
great.
surrounded by people. I've had little flashbacks. I'm great over here.
You're surrounded by people you fought alongside. There's no reason to feel anything other than comfort.
I feel fear.
Is there something you're not telling us?
No, I'm great.
Honey.
Dex, if we're gonna be an adventuring party together, which we clearly have already decided, all of us, none of us have made our separate ways back to anywhere else. I've run away from my own home. I can't go back. Riza isn't supposed to be here. Kai, I mean, humans belong everywhere, but clearly he ended up with us. And we don't know anything about Luciano, but if there's a trend with what's going on with us, Luciano doesn't belong somewhere.
It's more I'm trying to win it back.
See? He doesn't belong somewhere until he wins it back. You
I
what?
don't have anyone or anywhere to go.
See?
I'm surprised I'm not sleeping outside.
Exactly. None of us have anywhere to go. Except for where we are now. With us. With this group. We're not too sure about Shax, but Shax has clearly taken us here at least. Shax has taken us to safety. Somewhere we can stay for a while before going back up top. If you're gonna be in this group, don't lie to us. Or when we get back to the ocean, I'll make sure you never lie to us.
Because we can't trust you when you lie.
if you were going to a potion shop to steal something, you tell us. If you're trying to steal something from some asshole, we will help you. But a common business person isn't anyone to steal something from. Now, if
He
he was
left me when I got trapped.
That's nothing bad. He was trying to escape for his own sake. People have to take care of themselves first. Back by the ocean. If there was ever a point where a boat was sinking, people would put their life preservers on first. They'd make sure they didn't sink first before helping before helping someone else.
She kind of looks confused. I thought it was common courtesy to help others first.
You can't help others if you can't survive yourself.
Dex, if my arms both fall off right now, I have to depend on someone else to help me. If this whole place comes burning down, you can bet your ass I'm running out first. I'm not going to be trying to grab somebody with arm nubs. I mean, of course, my arms are here, but you know, you get the point.
I have thrown myself in the way of danger for other people so many times. And how many times have I almost died?
A lot.
With just us alone, we don't know your past. But with just us alone, I think it's been 3 or maybe 5 times.
I am stupid. Okay.
We're aware.
Kai, we can talk about your problems later, and if you need me to be in the way, I can be in the way. You've seen...
Yeah,
ice
the
armor.
point is, I'm dumb. Don't do what I do. Protect your fucking self.
Yeah. But, Dex, please. I feel like I mostly have my problems figured out for the moment. You clearly don't. So please, why were you at a potion shop? We have
She's
no money.
nervously playing with the edge of her cloak. I don't want to talk about it.
Honey, you lied to us about it. There might be an issue.
Dex. We're adventurers.
Yes.
We're here to help people. If any of us turns evil for any reason, I personally won't be afraid to make sure that person isn't evil to anyone, no matter the means. If Kai were to turn on us right now, I'd kill him.
So
what I'm saying is, we all have to trust each other. So that way we don't feel there's any reason that someone else should turn. If you're already evil, you might as well leave.
I'm going to make a very clear assumption out loud. With everything that happened that night, and your mental state, and my mental state, and you going to a potion shop to have a therapy session with a potion shopkeeper and steal something, and your habit of talking to your dead ex-husband, I don't have much to assume. Were you trying to kill me, or like Dex? What? Just so that I can sleep.
Yes.
Yeah. Is that it?
I wasn't going to kill you.
What were you going to do?
She leans in close because she doesn't want to say it like really loud. I wanted to see if there was some way, some potion that could get you to care about me more.
With her saying that she wasn't gonna kill Kai, I'm gonna insight check that.
Okay.
Fucking try me.
Persuasion or deception, depending
Persuasion
on
if you were not going to try to kill me. Perception or deception if you were going to try to kill me. Keep in mind that what Dex said does strike a major chord with me, so I'm going to fully believe what she's saying, no matter what.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to kill him.
Whoa.
18.
Oh.
But with mine being a nat 20.
Yeah, but it was a persuasion of truth.
Yeah.
Okay. So she
wasn't trying to kill me.
okay.
Yeah.
I think my eyes are going to visibly start to water up at the thought of making somebody fake care more for you. As someone who has had a lot of people that I thought cared for me, when someone cares for you and it's not real, and you know it's not real, if it's from a potion or from a lie or or for money or riches or power or anything, it sucks. It sucks so bad. If the people that care about you because they have to, then you don't know who cares about you anymore, and you're alone and in the dark, and it's the worst. The thing is, I might not love you enough to marry you today, or to put you through the places and things that I've been through, or for whatever reason that I may choose not to marry you, or that anybody might choose not to marry you. You have to trust that we care for you at least a little. And that's worth it. That's so worth it. It's worth being here. It's worth being with us. It's worth putting the work in. It's even the little bits, the friendships,
Never had people care.
We do. And we want you to care, and we want you to care about yourself and be here and fight for yourself and fight alongside us. I've had the best time, strangely enough, from being a slave, from meeting this group of people and fighting with that fucker over there, pointing at Rendell.
I didn't do nothing wrong.
Because we've been bickering and we've been arguing and we've been fighting and we do it genuinely. And with smiles on our faces. And it makes me want to get up the next day. And if you chose to, I don't know. If I found out that one of us was forced to not be ourselves, I don't know what I'd do. Look, I just want you to not lie to us anymore. I want you to be yourself, whether it's a happy thing or a sad thing or a weird thing. If you think that we won't like you because of you, you can even tell us that. Go, I don't want to tell you because you won't like me anymore. I guarantee you that we will. I need you to trust in us to not be the worst people in the world and help you. I need you to trust yourself to be a good person. And I want you I want you to start helping me when we fight.
Why me?
Because I am so terrified. When we were fighting the basilisks, and when we were fighting the spiders, and when we were fighting the armor, and anything, you just yell and you take hits, and I am terrified that we're gonna fight basilisks and I'm gonna turn around and you're gonna be a statue. And that's gonna be on me. And that's a terrifying thought. I've just been rambling. I'm sorry.
The one that should be sorry.
None of us should be sorry. We've all got our pasts. We've all got things we need to work on, but we've got a group of 5 people here now. 5 great people. 5 people who just don't belong anywhere else except for with these other 4 people. None of us should be sorry. We've got shit we need to deal with. We're all going to deal with it together. I'll say it now. I've eventually got to go back to the West for my own personal reasons, and I'm hoping you will all come with me. Because right now, at the moment, even if I have to hire your ass as a mercenary, I will. Because I like you guys. You guys... I wouldn't have been able to escape the torture they would have done to me in Minzo Brandon. I wouldn't have. They would have treated me worse than the goblin. He had no fingers. They would have treated me worse than him. I wouldn't have been able to get out. I wouldn't have been able to see the sunlight again. Not many of my people ever see the sunlight, but I was lucky enough to not even be raised here. I was raised above ground. I got to see the sunlight. And without you guys, I wouldn't have been able to do it. I wouldn't have been able to have the opportunity to go back above ground. To go see the sunlight again, see the moonlight again. The natural moonlight. And that's because I trusted you guys. I still trust you guys. If Riza right now were to tell me we have to go to her church, I wouldn't believe for a second it's a cult. I don't know who she worships. I don't know anything about religion. I know the ocean gods. I know the common farmer gods. I don't know anything else. I looked at her symbol on her side. I don't recognize it. But if she told me we need to go there now, I'd trust her. I'd go. I would trust her not to sacrifice me or something. If Luciano and you said we needed to go find some... You've got dragon scales. Find some dragon that could be a relative. I would trust Luciano that dragon wouldn't eat me. If Kai were to suddenly sprout wings right now and tell us we need to go to the heavens... I would trust him and say, yeah, let's go. Because I trust that eventually you guys will all help me with my thing. And I eventually have to head back west to the ocean. Now, Dex, I don't know anything about your past. But will you trust us to help you with yours?
Trust you.
Sorry, what was that?
I trust you.
I want to do one last insight check. Oh.
And she's gone.
Dex, come back. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. My call
Okay.
disconnected.
Dexter, did you die?
I
She died in my hands, guys.
I want to do
Alright.
one last insight check to see if that I trust you is genuine.
You got a little bit of static there, Renbold, but okay.
One last
Insight,
insight for I trust you.
yeah, insight check for Renbold, Dex, Persuasion, or Deception, based off of whether or not you are lying. Alright, she's telling the truth.
All right.
I'm just gonna hug her. I'm shaking, and I'm just gonna hug her.
When you hug her, she tenses up. She's like, "What are you doing?"
Dex, you're an adult elf. Don't tell me you haven't had one of these.
That's a lot of static, Rumble.
Yeah, I was trying to listen to the static.
Yeah.
You're an adult elf. You don't tell me you haven't had one of these.
Quiet.
Jesus. It feels like it's getting
Okay.
worse.
I think Ren's dying and slowly becoming static.
He's gone full zombie.
To the nether realm.
Am I okay?
There we go.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, there you
that's
go.
way better now. I don't know what happened.
Just, if it ever goes static again, just tell me. I just gotta
Yeah.
move the aux cord around a bit.
Okay. No worries.
Sorry about that.
It's fine.
I'm going to say, because I'm pretty sure I have hugged Dex before in the campaign. At some point.
Pretty sure it was back
Like-
in the... No.
Something in the towards the beginning. I think I've
Yeah.
hugged her at some point. Like, to
Yeah.
comfort her.
Yeah.
This is a very different hug. This is not a, I am trying to comfort you hug. This is a, like, I clearly needed this hug.
Yeah.
This is very, like, as much for Dex as it is for Kai.
She very slowly hugs back. You
And,
aren't going to stab me in the back, are you?
And Dex would probably be able to tell that Kai meant every word of what he said through this hug. That's the most real that I have ever been in this campaign. I will pull back from the hug. And I will say, can we just I'm not sure if you can tell, but I could really use some friends, like some real friends. Can I learn how to have a friend first for a while? Can we yeah. I'd like to I guess train with you for a little bit because I'm afraid of you getting hurt. And I feel like the rest of them can probably hold their own, but I feel like I don't know, I'm concerned because you've been hiding a lot. So I'd like to help you protect yourself.
Scared.
Yeah. So am I. I've died a lot.
I don't like hurting.
If you hurt him too bad, we always got Riza.
Riza does help the hurt. I can attest to that.
I try my best.
Try your best. You brought him back. You brought him back off his ass.
You
3 or
did.
5 times. You brought me off my ass. Rogar knocked me on my ass.
I got knocked down and you picked me back up before I hit the ground.
The only one of us who hasn't gotten knocked on their ass is Luciano. And even then, Luciano almost was unable to get knocked on his ass.
He almost got frozen.
Times.
Who wants a drink?
I do. Can
I
it
need
not
one.
smell like skunk, please? Please, for the love of God, can I have a drink that doesn't smell like skunk?
I'll think about it. Riza,
Yes?
you want to go tea shopping? I haven't had tea in a while.
Oh, that would sound nice, actually.
Luciano, you drink tea?
I do.
I used to drink tea.
Kai, you want to go get some tea?
I did.
I'll get some tea.
Dex, you want tea? Let's go tea shopping.
Yes. Yes, please.
If we can get some coffee too. I haven't had coffee from the trade routes in a long while. Let's go get drinks other than alcohol.
God, I hope the tea shop is still standing.
The tea shop was on like the opposite side of the town from the mines. I'm sure it's fine.
Is
Okay,
Dex following us?
It was on the other side
Yeah,
of the
I'm
shopping
following.
district. It wasn't on the side closer to mines.
It wasn't where I was.
Yeah.
Can we ask for a canon confirm from the DM?
I'm making that a can confirm thing because if we
Can we
can't have
get
our
tea?
tea, if we can't have our tea,
No, absolutely no tea. How dare
Can
you?
we walk into the sunset drinking tea?
that's it. I'm picking oak leaves and I'm grinding them into oak tea.
Oak
What
tea.
trees? You're underground.
When we get back above ground, I have an herbalism kit. I can make anything with it.
Ah, technically you could. I mean, lettuce water is the thing on TikTok right now.
Wait, what?
Ooh.
Yeah,
It's
apparently.
literally water.
Lettuce
No,
water.
apparently lettuce water like knocks you out.
Lettuce water has no fucking flavor.
It tastes like lettuce. Yeah,
Lettuce has no flavor.
yeah. But apparently
Lettuce
it's supposed
tastes
to
like
knock you out.
lettuce.
Interesting.
Anyway, okay,
Anyway,
so you
We're
all
getting tea, and I swear to God, if you say the tea shop is broken down, I'm gonna go over to the corner and punch you.
you also
dude.
I
have
go with big sleepover.
you also might fail to realize that outside is kind of chaos.
I know that's why I said I hope the tea shop is still standing.
I mean, the tea shop could be standing. The question is if the tea shop is in operation.
Probably not.
It's been a fair few hours. People have calmed the fuck down.
Hold on,
It's
I have
been
an
like
idea.
2 hours.
Yeah, a fair few hours.
The shopkeeps that we just helped, the barkeeps that we just helped fix the fucking place. Do you by chance have any tea?
I've gotten tea here several times.
They have
Right.
tea.
Yeah, my now canon since the break makeup clearly smeared.
All right. So you asked for tea.
A round of tea.
We'll get that right for you. So
Oh.
you could also see. I'm not gonna put down all the fucking tokens or anything like that. But as you come out into the bar, you can actually see that a number of people have started to congregate in the bar again. A few of them do look injured. Most people do seem to be okay for the most part, and seem to be coming in to kind of try to take the edge off of the chaos that unfolded. But they do have tea, and they do get it for you rather quickly.
Checks.
I'm
having
going
tea.
to ask specifically for it's gonna be weird. I'm gonna ask specifically for pine needle tea to see whether they have it, which they probably don't.
Hey, I need
Yeah, they're not familiar at all with that kind of tea.
Oh,
Yeah. Sorry.
Checks. Checks, we're having tea. Get over here.
Okay.
I miss pine needle tea. Kai says into his cup.
And Renbull's just gonna like look at Kai, and be like, and he's gonna use prestidigitation and make Kai's makeup unsmear.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, you looked a little weird for a second there. You look like a clown.
I'm pretty sure that's how I usually look.
I mean, you are a clown. You don't have to dress like one.
Point made.
And we have our tea, right?
Yeah.
Yep. And I cheers.
Sippity sip sip.
I raise my pinky while sipping.
Me too.
Gotta have that tip of fanciness.
Of course, you know.
I look like the richest of aristocrats, sipping my tea.
I look like the poorest rich man alive.
I'm going to, looking at Renbull's attempt to be proper. I'm gonna chuckle a little bit, and I'm gonna like critique his fucking etiquette. I'm gonna pull something like if you really want to look like you know what you're doing, you have to sit with your back up off the back of the chair, like towards the front of the seat.
DM, I have a question.
What's up?
What kind of tea is this?
I would say there's a pretty standard green tea.
What are you gonna do to my drink?
Once Kai starts trying to
Critique your etiquette.
educate me,
Right.
I will make his tea taste like it's made of just green tea concentrate.
So really strong green tea.
Just like you absolutely just squeeze the essence out of green tea, and like every sip he takes just tastes like a droplet of that essence.
Just sitting there sipping her tea quietly.
I'm going to, when that happens, which nobody else knows it happens but the two of us, I'm just going to look at Red Bull. I'm just going to, like, I'm going to take the first sip so I notice it happen, look at Red Bull, and just take a deep swig. And I'm going to go, I wasn't sure if that was a good thing or a bad thing. I've had a lot of tea. Of many different kinds.
By the way, I would like for you to know that it is my personal goal in real life to taste as many concentrates as I can.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Let me just tell you, lemon concentrate burn the taste buds right off my tongue.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
100%.
Yeah.
That's like straight what's
Acid.
it called? Yeah,
Yeah,
citric
that's it.
acid.
It's just straight citric acid.
It's straight citric acid. It's fantastic.
I will let you know though.
Me who doesn't taste sour things.
Straight.
Good.
What was it? I believe it was black cherry concentrate. After coughing out the powder,
Oh,
Oh no.
I tried drinking some Dr. Pepper after that to wash it down.
oh,
Tasted fucking great.
yeah, just cherry
was
Dr. Pepper.
amazing.
I feel like that Dr. Pepper after black cherry concentrate would just taste like Mr. Pibb.
It tasted damn good.
Dr. Pepper with more cherry.
All right. Is there anything else that you all would like to do?
If I may ask, did I pick up my ring earlier, or is it still laying on the table?
We'll say that you picked up the ring.
I was thinking it was still on the table. Because I'm pretty sure she threw it at me. I didn't pick it up and I dragged her off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I slid it to you.
Yeah.
Well, it's on the fucking table now, right directly in front of Dex, because that's where Kai was sitting.
That is true.
Yeah.
You sat down in my seat.
I'm just gonna slowly put it back on.
So, is that your ring, or his ring, or a grandparents' ring? What's the story there?
Well, it was more of an arranged marriage. It was his grandfather's wedding band.
That sucks. So,
I mean, I liked them, but I feel bad getting rid of it.
Responsibility. So now you're just hanging on.
Yes.
I have an errand I need to run.
Okay.
Anyone want to go to a fancier part of town with me?
I can go.
Ooh. I'm not a big fan of fancy, but I'll go anyway.
I want to go someplace fun. Someplace I think will be fun.
I do like fun. I'm down for
Show
fun.
that you can trust me. I'll go with.
As long as you don't try
That's
to
the spirit.
steal anything, we got it. We only steal from bad people.
How about we only steal when Ren Bull says to steal?
We only steal from actually bad people. Like if someone's being, like, just the worst. Like they've tortured people. They've, like, steal from people in Menzo Baranzan. Steal from them. They enslaved us. They're bad
Steal
people.
from Menzo Baranzan.
Steal from Menzo Baranzan. Let's take that as a lesson today.
Here, here.
Steal from Menzo Baranzan. And I'll raise up my cup.
I already did when I said here, here, so now there's two of us raising our cups.
Shax just kind of sits and looks at the two of you and is just kind of raises the glass up and immediately takes a sip. It's like a little bit of
I
respect.
also raised my glass up.
I raise it a little bit as well. It's just like, yeah.
I raise it just to feel included. I don't know why we're toasting.
I'm going to, in seeing Luciano, like, slowly raise his cup, like, not sure. I'm just going to look at him and go, trust me, they're the worst.
You
gonna have to tell me that story someday.
Imagine Dex with my skin color.
Drow?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
people, my
They suck.
looking people with his skin color were hideous, worse than he is.
Hey. I'm sexy.
Damn right.
That's a matter of opinion.
15 charisma.
Are you kidding? I'm harder than you are.
Hey, Renbull is fucking hot, and you can't deny them.
I'm gonna just stay
I
out of
will
this.
when I can.
I got
think-
18 charisma.
How the fuck do you have? Hold the fuck. How the hell do you have 18?
I'm just trying to stick up for my buddy, man.
I think the highest I could have gotten was a 17.
I'm a fucking half elf.
It all just added up.
You don't get a +3. We all used standard array. Did you use point buy?
No! I don't know what happened.
There's no race that lets you get anything higher than a +2 to any score.
There was something else that gave it. I can't remember.
I know
what.
we were able to use standard array or point buy. I used point buy.
Yeah.
I used standard array, and I got 3 15s out of it.
I used point buy.
Son of a bitch, I wanted my 16. I didn't get a 16, I got a 15. Oh well. Rainbow's sexy. He knows it. Anyway.
I'm gonna draw that now.
Renbull's sexy, and he knows it.
Anyway.
Hey, I've been painting Renbull today. I've been doing a new painting of Renbull, and I will agree.
Oh god.
Oh no.
I almost regret giving you those pictures.
It's good.
And by pictures, I mean just like the model I have for Hero Forge.
Yeah.
No worries, I wasn't sending Kai sexy pictures of Rainbow.
Great though.
Kai's been getting sexy DM pictures from all of you, and none of you know about each other.
Anyway,
I can
fancy part of town.
Run on.
Luciano, do you know where the fancy part of town is? You'll be the guide.
Ew.
I need a magic shop personally.
There's a few magic shops in the marketplace that is half destroyed.
I want to go to one that isn't destroyed.
Do I know any that are in the not destroyed area?
You can try.
Would I have gotten at least some sort of map from the book I read a long while ago? That was like, hey, these are the districts of Blingden Zone.
What
Because,
would that
you know,
be?
that would be like basic information which I got from the book.
Yeah. There is the mines to the western side. The marketplace is kind of central, but to the north beyond it is more of the like the royal house and the castle and stuff. So that's kind of like what would be considered the quote unquote fancy part of town.
Would there be some kind of mages guild there?
I mean, you can find out.
I'm gonna ask the barkeepers.
Okay.
Excuse me. I have some magic items that need appraised. Do you know where I could find one that wasn't that may be in a more secure place than the middle of town?
Let me put my fucking voice on.
Y'all go to this one so that way you don't have to put a voice on.
Okay. I feel like no matter what I have to put a voice on, and I'm just like not into it. My throat is just no.
Just don't do a voice.
Okay. Repeat the question. I'm sorry.
Do you know where we could find a magic place, like a magic shop, that isn't in the center town where everything was kind of messed up by the earthquake?
She kind of sits and thinks for a minute, and just kind of goes, well, the magic shops are basically all the same. Like, maybe you could get one price at one place and another price at the other. There's different specialties, between a lot of the shops, but I don't know if anybody would even be open. Whenever something catastrophic happens, it's almost like the entire city shuts down. We stay open as sanctuary for anybody that might need refuge, but a lot of the stores and non-essential places tend to lock up.
Well, that's a bummer.
Oh, shit. I have a different idea.
When do we think everything will open back up by?
Hopefully by tomorrow.
Sweet.
I will say that Shax does overhear the conversation and just kind of goes, terrible accent. What is it that you're looking for with magic items?
Oh, I found something back towards Menzoberranzan, and I wanted to get it checked. If it's good to keep.
Well, I mean, there's lots of different things that it could be. Like, was it like a scroll, a potion? Like,
I just want someone to identify it.
Okay.
I might be able to.
You what?
I might be able to.
Well, son of a bitch, I could have done this a long hour ago. And I pull from my pocket let me find it. An earring that has dangling on it has a teardrop.
Yes.
And I'm going to.
I thought you had forgotten about that.
Fuck you, no I didn't. I've been like just waiting. Just like, I need to get this thing appraised. I need to like find out what the fuck it is.
I just see a piece of jewelry being passed across the table, and I'm immediately interested.
I'm going to, with my small gnome arms, I'm going to reach way over and set it in front of Luciano.
I'm going to lean forward.
So I won't be able to tell you like how much it is, but I could tell you if there's any.
I just want to know what it does.
So, I'm presuming Arcana.
Well, if you have
okay.
the spell identify, it does that.
Yeah, if you have the spell identify, you can use that. If you're just doing, I would say Arcana. You could do Arcana check on it.
Shit, I think I could have done. Yeah, I have proficiency in Arcana. What the fuck?
Let it
I was
happen.
waiting for like specific. I in my brain, I'm like, you have to use identify.
You take a good guess at least.
Or not.
Oh, since I have proficiency in Arcana.
Yeah, you go ahead and go for it. I mean, Luciano also has proficiency, but you can also give it a shot.
I was gonna give Luciano advantage because I don't want my shit luck to get in the way.
Apparently, Lucy got some shit luck.
Luciano, do you want me to have my roll, or do you want to have advantage? Are you feeling confident in the second roll?
Let me check how you've been rolling.
I feel like you could be okay.
Maybe.
Yeah, you've had a few bad rolls. You've had like a bunch of bad rolls. You're bound for a good one.
Yeah.
Go ahead and go
Come
at
on.
advantage.
I had a nat 20 before.
17. Okay.
There's that Lucy look.
This is a magical item.
We know.
Let me pull up my notes. I'm so glad that I moved where that was so that I could find it easier. I
Nice.
moved it from a previous section into another section going, they're going to do this soon. They're going to figure this out.
No way in hell I was forgetting a fucking like our first magic item.
So, what you would be able to figure out, Luciano, is it is a magic item, and you are aware of this to be known by the name Teardrop of Valkyries. Its effects include Bane against undead, meaning you have advantage against undead creatures and resistance to necrotic damage. And the wearer also learns the Spare the Dying cantrip. And if the user also already knows that cantrip, they can bring the person back to a number of hit points equal to their wisdom modifier.
Oh, wisdom.
So yeah, I basically just relay all that.
Yeah.
Reza, you're good at keeping people from dying.
Yes, that I have.
Do you know spirit? Do you have like Spare the Dying as a cantrip?
Yes.
Yes, I do actually. I do.
If we can have Reza just be able to pop us up with a cantrip, with
That
a certain
could be-
amount of life.
It might only be like 3 hit points or so, but it would be better than nothing.
3 hit points is better than rolling a 1 on a Cure Wounds.
True.
In hearing everybody now talking about the hearing being magical Healy stuff,
I
and Reason would
will
clearly
say-
need it.
Yeah.
I'm going to just start sketching instead and not paying attention.
Yeah. I will say, too, though, that it does require attunement.
That's a damn powerful item. You get... Hold on. Let me look it up so that way I don't have to ask the DM every time. So it's Earring of
So, yeah.
Revolve.
Kyan game
Teardrop
sketches in
of
his journal.
Valkyries.
I'm going to
It's
go
a homebrew.
AFK for a second.
Okay.
It's a homebrew.
if-
You're not going to find it.
Okay. If you could kindly paste it, copy and paste it in one of the chats.
Yeah. I'll just do it in the Discord. General chat.
Okay. So first of all, you already you get advantage against undead, which clerics are already good at that because they have turn undead.
Yep.
You'll have resistance to all necrotic damage, not just necrotic damage from an undead.
Yep.
And since you already have the Spare the Dying cantrip, you'll be able to just pop us back up with a cantrip rather than a spell.
Pretty much.
Rather than... That's fucking amazing. I personally think, in my opinion, I personally think that Riza could get heavy use out of it, and if anyone else did need it, I'd say either Dex or Kai specifically for the Bane Against Undead part. But Riza can get use out of both sections.
Well, the thing is, attunement means it can only work for one person unless you reattune it. And that can take a while.
Attunement only takes a short rest.
Yeah, it's a short rest. So about 30 minutes to an hour.
It's still a pain in the butt if you don't got that time.
We got the time right now. We've been short resting this. We've been short resting this whole time.
Basically.
Well, it doesn't even matter because I don't think it's attuned to anyone.
No, it's not attuned to anybody currently.
So Riza, do you want to have our first attunement required item?
Sure.
I just pass it over.
All right. So you take the earring and you start attuning to it, which is kind of just like spending time with it, looking it over.
Another earthquake starts. Fuck!
It's a really pretty earring too.
Alright. Anything else
Guess
that you
I'll-
all would like to do?
Guess I'll remove my magic teardrop earring from my inventory.
Yeah, would I have to add that? I guess so.
Yeah, I can help you add it.
Okay.
Alright. Anything else?
Trying to think if I got anything else. First thing you do. Nah, I got fuck all money, so I can't buy anything else.
Yeah.
Can't go on a huge shopping spree. Finally got rid of that fucking magic item. Let's see here. Nah, I'm personally good.
Alright. Anyone else?
I'm alright.
Good.
Kai and Lucy, you good?
I don't think I have anything.
Kai?
Artsy boy.
I don't know if Kai has walked away from the computer or if Mike is busted.
I'm going to assume Kai has nothing left because Kai started drawing.
Okay. I don't know. I don't know what happened to Kai.
I'm gonna ask Shax. Shax, how many more days do we have until we go up top?
Think
Not
we
including today.
have. I think it was either supposed to be tomorrow or the next day was when we were supposed to go. I can't honestly remember with how chaotic today has been. I can double check with him though.
All right.
I'm thinking maybe I might stay behind.
Why is that?
They all. This is like really bad, and they all might need some help, and any hand can help. And I've been here a while.
Well,
They kind of.
we still got plenty of time left in the day. We can go off and help them. Come on, we
Yeah.
can head to the church. We can head back to the miners. We can just head around town. We'll help whoever needs it. We got plenty of time left in the day. I'm not spent at all. If something needs fighting, I can fight it still.
I'm a little bit out of it. You really don't understand what almost being stone is like.
Do you need to take a sleep? We can let you rest for a while.
That might work.
Yeah, you take your time. You rest.
Just try not to go encounter any more basilisks. I don't exactly want you guys getting hurt.
You'll be fine.
Did I miss everything?
Where did you go, Kai?
I had to make like the quickest bathroom break. I haven't been feeling my best.
Oh damn. Okay,
Now,
so basically what ended up happening is I kind of ran through the list of who has shit that they want to do left in the day. Luciano said that they are thinking of staying behind. Brunbull suggested going out to help some people, and that's kind of where we're at. Just to summarize.
Yeah, I mean, there's people that need help, and we're just kind of sitting here in a bar. We're still fine.
Do
Let's
what
get a
you
good
gotta
name.
do.
Yeah, all of us, not just you.
Kai finally lifts his head up from his journal and is like, wait, what?
I can stay. I should probably learn all I need to know from anywhere and everywhere. You guys have things you need to do, like need. My trial really doesn't have a time limit.
I can understand that.
I mean, I'm in a city filled with my own people. I've got nothing else to do at the moment.
I think I think that we all have things that we would like to do or see or work on. And it doesn't mean that we'll never see each other again if we gotta separate and do something. But if Lucy wants to stay here, then that's fine. I could really use some sunlight, though. I do think that going up is a good idea.
I miss the sunset.
And as much as I'd like Lucy to come with us, I can understand.
My dad always to try and help where he can to not leave a job that's finished. I want to be as good a leader as my dad when I have to.
I've never felt that good at the leader thing.
My dad's a great leader. And
a dragon.
I miss Ro.
My dad's not a dragon. My dad's an elf.
Your mother was
Mom's a dragon.
I don't know where the skills came from, so that's why I want to try and spend as much time in every single place I go, so that way I can get all the knowledge I can, so that way I can help with any problems my tribe has.
I mean, we can try to help you as much as we can.
Renbull, you don't know.
Don't know what.
What the DM said.
To answer your question in the chat.
To answer the question in the chat, we will find out.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. I think for the sake of brevity, we're gonna say, you all spend the rest of the afternoon either helping people or resting, eventually finding yourselves to bed later that evening. And that's where we'll conclude the campaign for now.